Okay, we are back, and we are going to, you know, just do some more basic cleanup missions here.
Catch me, Buttercup.
Now, from what I recall, when the birthday event came out, I believe they also had the NPCs
See ya.
in the future, right around here. So it would have been right about here or so, but I don't believe they're going to be there because you can see the NPCs over here. Yeah, we can see those already in my view. Show missions. That is a new thing that the team added. Very, very handy. Alright, full health.
Buttercup.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes. Okay. Do you have another mission for us, number 5?
You ready for a mission? That's see you later.
Let's see if we got any better equipment. I do not like the melee guns in this game. The melee weapons in this game. Melee guns. What am I saying? I don't know. Surely one of these. You know, I kind of rock with these fits, so I might keep them in the bank for now when we get there. Let's see if these shoes. These shoes work better, so I'm not messing around with these shoes. Okay, let's do cyber stingers and then infected zone here. Again, keep pressing the number 3 button on my keyboard, expecting a nano to come out. What you got for me? There's not even a pop-up of if this has the item or not, so maybe I have to go in this designated area for them. Cyber stingers, huh? Well,
It's me. That's
well,
me.
now it's popping up here.
Buttercup.
It's not close enough.
Can't stop me.
Checking
But I
the
was
map
just getting
here.
started.
View. Yeah, they're not going to be there. Wonder if I can see who's in here though. So Mandark is there. He must be the only one there in the future. Yes. Okay. Oh goodness, goodness me, goodness me, goodness me.
Who's first? You lose, losers. It's me. Can't catch me. Listen up.
This is doable.
Catch you later.
Everyone dislikes when they're on a different elevation because they'll always be able to target you no matter what the elevation is, but depending on the elevation the enemy is according to you, you might not always be able to target them, which is kind of troublesome.
Who's first?
Especially in the fusion layers, as I'm sure we'll probably see. Oh, look at that.
See ya.
Yeah, there's just always something about as soon as you get enough fusion matter and the light, like, coming out and you get the email, you get the notification about the nano, something about that just always rings better than, you know, what they did later on in the game's lifestyle where, you know, once you get enough fusion matter, you automatically level up. And all these nano missions are like grouped together at like certain levels, like level 4, level 8, level 12, and so forth. Oh, it's right here actually.
Bye-bye.
Yeah. So, you know, they change certain things about, you know, different features and
You ready for a
design
mission?
of the game,
See you later.
which most of them were well received, but some of them, like no, the Nano mission's over there, but some of them, like the Nano and leveling up system, I wasn't a huge fan of. Okay, so it's all in the infected zone here.
It's me, Zoom Zoom.
Also trying to recall when they added vehicles to the game, because that was a big thing. That was what a lot of people were excited about.
Nice to see you. Stay strong.
Yeah, urgent message.
I know in a previous video when I was playing on the Icky server, I talked about, shows that people wanted to have representation in FusionFall, and shows that I thought had too little or too much representation. I talked about like Teen Titans. People were always suggesting Teen Titans, and then just the other day I was thinking about, people, I think, even more than Teen Titans, I think people were requesting Total Drama Island more than anything. I feel like, that was the hot thing that people wanted at the time, and, as popular as it was, a lot of people found it very strange that, it wasn't, in the game, but it turns out that, similar to like how a film has distribution rights, and, just because, this company distributes the film doesn't mean they have full ownership of the film. That's kind of similar to how it was to Total Drama Island. I think, Cartoon Network had a part in, like producing the show and like distributing the show, but if I recall right, I think it was, like it owned mostly or like entirely by, a studio in Canada. So, unlike all these other shows that are in FusionFall, they didn't own Total Drama Island, and, it was probably, similar to, like, if you saw Total Drama Island in FusionFall, they would have had to work out a deal, similar to one that, that probably would have arisen from, like, Super Smash Bros., how they have these third-party characters in the game. But, suffice to say that, probably wasn't in their best interest to even negotiate for that kind of thing because of, because there's so many logistics and reasons behind it about why they didn't do this, why they didn't do that. They had the rug pulled out from under them before the game even launched. But,
I was just getting started.
It all just comes down to, is this going to be beneficial? Is this going to be cost effective for us? And, them not going out and trying to add Total Drama Island into the game was something that, was made, like, probably from, the get-go. So, Total Drama Island was, never going to be added. And, a lot of the time when people, like, suggested this stuff on the forums and so forth, it wasn't really, like, the community, like, managers, like, at leadership to say, like, what's coming in the game, what's not coming in the game. It kind of just, seems like, the community managers had their hands tied at some point. And, the community on the forums was, for the most part, pretty good. But, there are some community people, like, that definitely, help bridge the gap between, like, trying to understand certain things in the game, why certain things in the game are like this, like why is this not included, why is this designed this way, because it just, you know, it just seemed like FusionFall, you know, at the time didn't have a lot of resources, you know, to like put to this, you know, forum space outside of, you know, moderation and just the devs talking from time to time, and, you know, I think like community managers popping in from time to time on certain threads. But in terms of like discussions, you know, a lot of the community managers weren't really, or any staff weren't really a part of it, like
I'll bet you need a mission.
99% of the
Nice
time
work.
anyway.
Later,
So
I'll bet you need a mission. Great. Cool. I'll be waiting.
kind of going on a tangent now, but yeah, so that's the whole deal with
Catch you later.
Total Drama Island, and I got kind of lost in the sauce there, talking about the forums and whatnot. But, you know, as I said before, people were also requesting Teen Titans a lot. You know, that, you know, that's kind of the same thing where, you know, they're owned by DC. They're not owned by Cartoon Network or anything.
Hey, it's Buttercup. Buttercup,
Realizing
go
I gotta
KND.
change
Can't
my
catch
name
me.
here.
Oh, pick up. Urgent message.
I'm still being hurt? What? Okay.
Anybody home? Bye-bye.
So I don't think the flying monkeys are in the future, I realize, so that makes me hesitant to go all the way to Genius Grove at this time. So I think I'm going to return to Buttercup,
Go
and then,
KND.
you know, make my way back to Sector V. Die.
Catch you later.
Isn't there... Can't you like press V? Isn't there a button you could... Like a button you could press and you could just keep walking forwards at all times?
Catch you later. I'll bet you need a mission. Smooth moves.
How are you?
Great.
Here,
See
buddy?
you soon. Go KND. Catch you later.
You want me to defeat the road golems in Tokyo South, so for now we'll pivot here. None of you are probably gonna be better. That's a duplicate. I need a better pistol or rifle, huh? 194, 211. See you, buddy. I kind of want to keep you because you look. I mean, you look kind of cool. I put stuff in the bottom here if I want to put them in the bank later. I don't know why I keep left clicking. Okay, well, that's been a giant disappointment. Excuse me, I want you over here. Alright, why don't we run to Sector V here?
Go KND.
What
Can't catch me.
Where? Well, now we know what the shift button does. It's gotta be, I thought it was, is it T? We could keep running forward.
Who's first?
Okay.
Number 2. Can't catch me.
There, pressing shift again. I don't know what it, I don't remember what it was.
Let's rest. Catch you later.
Oh, I forgot to do this. Show missions. Apparently number 2 is missions. And, wait. Everybody in the world has missions for me. Okay. Will I be doing all of the future missions before I leave for the past? No idea. Let's see how tired I get of walking everywhere first. Alright.
It's me,
Let's make a pit
Zoom.
stop and sell stuff because our inventory is like half full.
Ta-ta.
Hello. And how are you
See how
doing
much I
today?
get out of this. Am I halfway there? Yes, I am. This is good. There's the redeem code section. I'll have to investigate that further. Sir, I thought you had missions.
Great to see you next time.
I guess it was a tech support mission.
Go KND. Fast feet.
Maybe I should have went to Peach Creek Commons first so I could quickly warp back over here. Coulda, shoulda,
Let's
woulda.
rest. I need a snack. Catch you later.
That hurts.
Hey, I got a message for you.
Alright. I really thought it was like B beforehand. What are these optional nanos here? Yep. Panini. Okay.
Number 2, fast feet. Bye-bye.
Let me switch these real quick here. That'd be so sick if it instantly recharges the nano, which it should, I think.
Go KND.
Well,
Zoom-a-zoom.
in the run to the cul-de-sac here.
Let's rest. Catch you later.
There's our first official infected zone there, Pokey Oaks Junior High. I say that as if we haven't gone in there already, but, you know, we have. Okay, tab to switch weapons, yes, of course. Tilde is not the key you want. I'm never gonna get over the amount of sprinklers that people got on. It's crazy, like, you know, this building's falling apart and, like, sections of earth are connected by, like, wooden bridges, but, like, the water lines are still as pristine as ever. Alright. What do you got for me?
Go KND. Fast feet.
Yep. Even clean water, too. You see this?
I need a snack.
That's amazing. I mean,
Ta-ta.
the plumbers in this universe are the real MVPs. I remember you. I remember you. I don't remember if you're in the past, though. Alright. You're still here in the future, bro? What the hell? Oh, they are monkeys. Why aren't
Hey,
there monkeys
where you
in
going?
Sector V?
Thanks for
I
stopping
think I'll
by.
go back to number 5 for that, bro. That's not very keynote. Here's Mr. Melting Pot here.
Who's hungry?
Crock Pot. You know, basic feature in any MMO or RPG. Just looking around here. Hello,
You ready for a mission?
Mr.
I know you can do it. You and Mario.
Genius Girl, Little Part, talk to Samurai Jack, who's in the Goat's Junkyard. You have missions for me too.
Want a mission?
Okay, you're in. I got you from Sector B. Can you find that kid Joey? I don't want to talk to Joey right now.
Adios, muchacho.
Alright. Seems like we're gonna go. Here and then Jack. We are gonna do that in the next video. So, once again, everybody, thank you for watching. You know, feel free to hit that subscribe button, right, Robot?
Hello. And how
Not
are you
great
doing
unless you
today?
hit that subscribe
Conversation
button,
complete.
buddy. Yeah, I will see you in the next video.
Stay strong.
But for now, let's dance. Ta-ta for now.